Melanie, thank you so much for passing me this water and this initiative. I am so excited to be here with all of you. And anytime that I'm going to talk about water, I do have to mention about women and empowering women in industry. So, the stat that I wanted you all to know is that 100 million hours are spent carrying water. And that normally goes to and falls to the women and the girls in that household. 7 out of 10, actually, it does fall to those women and girls. So I actually learned that statistic just by going through this process. I think about it a lot, but I think that those stats are so important. And, when I recently went to Uganda, I saw this. I saw the women and girls carrying these large containers on their heads and on their backs. And I am in awe of how strong they are and how much they can accomplish. But I also know that there is a better way. And one of the questions that I was asked with True Elements, and I think they're doing an amazing job, but, what would I like others to see differently about water? And one thing I want is us all to realize how much of our water is used by industry. I think it's like 45% is used in industry, and we can actually do something about that. We can use our knowledge and our thought leaders, but how can we use the water that we're already using in our processes? What can we do with that? How can we save it? How can we use it more efficiently? And so I really like thinking about the 70% of wastewater that is just dumped and not treated back into nature, and thinking about the opportunity for our industry to actually use that and think about the ways that we can even produce energy. A lot of the times we are thinking about saving energy, but I actually love thinking about how we can take this water and the wastewater and reuse it. And I'm encouraged because I see so many manufacturers calling attention to this. If we can just change that and change the mindset to really just think about it this way: all water is reused, right? It rains, it evaporates, we use it again. And if we can just think about that in every aspects of water, let's let's take that water, let's treat it, and let's reuse it. What gives me hope and inspires me is that there are so many women coming into the water space. You know that I love educating and providing resources for women, and we have so many people doing that, not just our manufacturers, but our organizations across the board in water are teaching, recruiting, and how to get our younger generation involved in STEM and STEAM programs. Really does give me hope. And it does give me hope for water, because there's so much of this that we are building and we are creating solutions to provide to water scarcity issues, to water access issues. And I think women come in and bring that diversity of thought into our water space. And so I'm really inspired and encouraged about that. I also want to just thank again this community of people, these professionals. I want to thank you all for jumping on board and sharing your insights, things that really just jump out for you. And when I think about the person that I want to pass this class to, she is doing all of those things. She's an engineer. She's amazing at posting her journey. She's not afraid to show what it's like to be a water engineer out there. And so I'm really honored to pass this class to Maria Elena Rodriguez Hernandez. Here you go, Elena.